you big baby. I know, I see you. You're a big baby. Yes, just a big baby that wants all the attention. You gotta share the love, Bella. You gotta share it. I love all of you puppies. Alright, sorry. Okay, upside down L. Here we go. Found it. Found it. See, are you guys still in mute? I need to paint my nails. They're actually growing. I need to paint them. I have weird spurts. Sometimes they will not grow. Sometimes they'll grow. And I don't know what the heck. I don't know what prompts it. Because I take like the same vitamins. I typically have the same kind of diet. I don't know. Body's just weird. So yeah, what are you guys doing this week? I still have not ordered the Mermaid's Hideout from Diamond Art Club. Still have it favorited. I'm still tempted. That and Galaxy. The Galaxy potion, like I'm really like, oh my god, I want to put an order in with those two because you know I don't want to pay for shipping. But then I feel so bad because I'm like, god, it's so much money. Will you stop? Leave her alone. Leave her. Oh my gosh. She's trying to get Luna's treat. That's what it is. That's what it is. Her knuckle bone that she has right there apparently is not enough, and she wants Luna's treat too. And Luna, she likes to take her time with her treats and savor them. You know, Bella, she's got that big old chompers. She wants to chomp through everything. Look it, eat your knuckle thingy right there. That looks all gross. Alright. I keep looking at the camera to see if it's still recording. So, oh yeah, this big project I need to do with all these little snack size diamond paintings. I want to get them all out and somehow put numbers on the back of the canvas or something where they won't wear off and won't bleed through, and then put that number in my GemsFlow app to know which one it is, because I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, you know, when I do, because usually when I pick a new canvas, I'll look through my GemsFlow app and see which one I want to do, like which one calls to me, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, you know, when one of those snack size ones, because I usually have a big one going and a snack size, so I can sit at my couch and do the snack size when I'm sitting there watching TV, and then I have the big one out on my this is like a drafting table that comes up, you know, like an artist drafting table, I think. So, but I was thinking, I'm like, the next time I want to get one out, it's gonna be so hard to find it, because right now they're all like in a big like well, a couple big. I have like three totes that they're in, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna have to go through the whole tote to find the one painting. So I'm thinking what I want to do is get them all out, number the canvas, and then in a GemsFlow app put down what number it is, and then kind of keep them in chronological order, is what I'm thinking. And I want to like keep them like laid out flat, but then I'm like, okay, then I'm obviously gonna have to put the drills somewhere else, because you can't like have those flat and drills, and it's gonna be one big mountain by the time you're done. So I'm trying to figure out like how I want to do that. I'm thinking like, so I usually just keep it all together rolled up in the thing with the drills with the canvas, but I'm thinking I might put the drills in a separate tote and then have those just flat, and then number number the drills with the corresponding canvas. But I mean, if I do that, I want to make sure that I'm doing it in a way where the number is not going to wear off, and it's going to be big enough to where I don't have to search for it. So I'm thinking, I'm like trying to think through the process right now on how to do that. See, that was, yeah, that's upside down now. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of like. I'd like to do that this week too. I know that's going to take like a whole day because there's a lot. I have lots of them because, again, thank you Temu mainly with their amazing cheap prices they keep sending me, and the images are like, oh my god, it's so pretty, and they're actually, you know, decent sizes. I will not get, well, I take that back. I have like 4 20 by 20s that were like under $1. I was like, oh, that's cute. It should turn out. I know, like, you know, obviously the bigger the painting, the more detail. So I really, why are you not wanting to stick? All right, Putty. What is going on here? The Putty's wanting to stick to the drill, and the drill doesn't want to stick to the canvas. It's supposed to be the opposite here, guys. Stop fighting. Okay, stop fighting with me. All right. There we go. So, yeah, I kind of got that in the back of my brain, thinking how I'm going to do that. Just, what in the heck? Wasn't having issues until now. Is it like not as sticky on that part of the glue? What the, okay. I don't know. It wasn't giving me any problems like that till now. I'm thinking maybe, I don't really like touching the glue on the canvas because I feel like I'm going to take stick off. So I don't like to do that, but I'm trying to figure out why it's like not wanting to stay down. All right. So yeah, like I said, that's going to be an all-day project, and I kind of got that in my brain, like, how am I going to do this? But yeah, I would like to have some sort of system. Like I said, if I want to go in there and find a certain one, I'm not going to have to dig through all 3 totes to figure out which one it got thrown in, and then I'm going to have to take each one out of the bag rolled up, because I try to roll them back with a little picture sticking up. So I don't know. And then I'm thinking, should I just keep them rolled up and write a big number on the back? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Sometimes I overthink. I really do. I'm just like, it's a problem. I need to stop. But it's something I've done all my life, and it's like, oh my gosh, just who I am. And my son's inherited that from me too. And I always tell him, like, you're overthinking it. It's okay. Just go with your gut. And then I'm sitting there like, okay, I need to do what I'm telling my son. Like, he has so many of my mannerisms. And I'm like, yeah. But a lot of mine have gotten better over time. You know, I'm not as bad as I used to be. So I do try to shed some light or advice, you know, about that. But I know a lot of times you just need to grow through it and work through it on your own, and because everybody's different. So yeah. And I'm still recording at 41 minutes. Yay! Cool. This camera's just going to work out a lot better. Awesome. So let's see what else. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I know for lunch I have leftovers. I'm just trying to, because last night we made, I do not like to cook, you guys. I'm just gonna be up front right now. I had to cook a lot when I was younger. I am the oldest of all my siblings, so I'm just gonna leave it at I had to cook a lot and take care of them a lot, and pretty much didn't get a childhood. And I'll just leave it at that, because I don't want this to turn into like a you know, depressing. No. But anyways, I don't like to cook because of that. So thank goodness my husband does like to cook. I mean, I'll clean. My son likes to experiment around with cooking, But sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to cook something just to kind of surprise them. And if I can actually find something that I can cook decently, because I feel like you have to like to cook for it to come out good. I feel like that's a lot of my problem. And since I don't really like to cook, I feel like I'm just like trying to get through it or rush through it so that it doesn't come out as good as it can. So, see any more upside down L's? I don't see any right offhand. So yeah. So, but yeah, sometimes I do like to, but more, you know, my son, he likes to, help. So I kind of like that too. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah. Since he likes to help, I'll just tell him like what he needs to add or whatever, and we just kind of do it together. So that's kind of nice. So I have this one recipe I got from a coworker that, and it has to be simple. It has to be a simple recipe. I'm just not like, if there's too many steps involved, and she laughs at me all the time. She's like, there's too many steps. I'm like, yeah. I like stuff that I can just throw in there and turn on, and it doesn't take much prep. I'm like, get me out of the kitchen. Let's see, let's do some E's. So yeah, this recipe, I went to Fry's yesterday. Like, that's when I got Bella's knuckle bone. But I was like, okay, I'm going to get some chicken legs, because, you know, the recipe calls for like chicken legs, or you could use chicken thighs too. It has to be like bone-in chicken, and preferably dark meat. The white, we've tried like chicken breast with it and boneless, and it comes out way too dry. So yeah, so we figured out, yeah, you gotta use chicken legs. I get the chicken legs, and gosh, oh my gosh, I was trying to look around at prices for other meats too, because it's getting, well, you can't really tell here, but it's fall, autumn season, and everybody's talking about, oh, crock pot recipes or stews or soups, and I do like soups and stews. Am I still in frame? I think so. So, but oh my gosh, the price of meat. Jeez, I was like, what the heck? Insane for prices of meat. And like, some of these were on sale, and I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, I just picked up a package of chicken legs, which was like $6.80. I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. All the other meats, oh gosh, no. And I was even looking at the last chance section, where they clearance it down to try to get it sold quicker. Even that was like outrageous. For especially, the ones that still look good. I mean, you don't want something that looks like, it's going to make you sick. I was like, what the heck? I mean, I don't know, guys. It's like, and usually my husband, he's the one that does the food shopping. I'll go with him sometimes, or I really don't like going to the store. It's just too many people where I live. It's like so crowded, and it feels like everybody's on your butt. And I'm just like, I'm just going to scream. I'm like, no. I do all the peopling I can at work, and that's my limit. That is just my limit. I would be completely happy living in the woods or the forest. Just leave me alone. With my animals, I'm an animal person. But yeah. So yeah, I didn't get any things of meat or anything to stick in a crock pot, because I was just like, shit. Sorry, excuse my language. I do cuss a lot. Heads up. I try. I can control myself, though, needless to say, because there'd be a lot of cussing going on in this video if I wasn't. But, yeah. But anyways, I got chicken legs, and I know we still had stuff at home for the recipe. It's a pretty simple recipe. It's, I don't know what the heck the actual recipe is called. I just know the ingredients and how to do it, because I wrote it down on a piece of paper because my coworker told me about it, because she learned it from her neighbor. She's like, it's so simple and it's so good. And I'm like, okay, cool. So basically, it's, you get your chicken legs, put it in a good sized frying pan. Like I use like 5, yeah, that's these. Okay, just making sure I'm still doing these. 5 garlic cloves. Cut them up really good. Some ginger. Cut up just a little bit of ginger. Thin, because you know ginger is very strong. So I put the chicken in there. Well, we cut as much fat off as we could the legs, because I'm like, the less fat we can have in here, the better. So I did that and put the chicken in the pot, cut up the garlic and the ginger, and then had my son, he likes to put the stuff on. So I'm like, here it is cut up. So he layered it on there. And then I told him, I said, okay, you need to measure out 1 cup of sugar and layer that on there. And then 1 cup of soy sauce. And then layer that on there. So, you know, he does all that. He's so cute when he's like evenly distributing it. He's like so careful. And then as you're supposed to put the lid on, but when we do that, it it starts to go crazy. So we put the lid on, but we leave it like what do you call it? Like when the lid's just slightly off. So there's a word for that, but I can't think of it right now. So put it on medium high heat, which we put it on medium because I find if I put on medium high, then it boils over anyways. So put it on like I think it's like a 4 or 5 on our stove for 20 minutes, and then flip it, and then it's 20 more minutes. It's like supposed to be a total of 45 minutes, but you know, we always give it like a few minutes you know, from the 20-minute timer, and then we, you know, check it out and make sure it's cooked, falling off the bone. So yeah, it's cooked. Oh, and then after he does that, we have one of those rice cookers, which, oh my gosh, best purchase I ever did. And again, from a coworker at work, because she likes to cook, so she's always like, what am I gonna go home and cook? And she looks on TikTok and figures it out every day. She just looks at TikTok recipes. She's like, okay, I'm gonna cook that. And then at lunch break, she'll literally go to Fry's and pick up the stuff real quick. And I'm just like, oh my god, how do you have all the energy for this? Like, run. She'll bring it back, put it in the work fridge. Anyway, she's so cute. Oh my god, what was I gonna say? Oh, the rice cooker. Yeah, she told me about the rice cooker. She's like, because I'm like, yeah, I like rice, but I can't cook rice. Every time I've tried to cook rice on the stove, it just does not turn out right. It's too mushy or not cooked all the way. So she's like, you got to get this rice cooker off Amazon. So I did. I found one. It was like under $20. It's a 4-cup one, so it's not the biggest one, but that's like plenty for us. You know, it's like exactly like we can't eat no more than that per meal, and there's usually a little bit left over too. So I got that. It was like under $20. And I was like skeptical. I'm like, I don't know, are you sure I'm not gonna mess this up? But oh my gosh, I am so glad that I listened to her and got it, because yeah, that thing, you just, you know, you put in the 2 cups of rice and then fill it. You know, so you rinse your rice. We have a strainer that's like real mesh fine. Rinse the rice, put it in there, and then you just fill up to the line for 2 cups of rice. But like what we've been doing with when we cook the chicken like that is I like to put some sort of flavor in the rice. So it's usually like the chicken bouillon. It's the Spanish one though, or Mexican, whatever. The sabor, it's sabor de pollo. It's that one. It's like already like ground up. So we'll just like, I'll take like 2 teaspoons and stick it in a water bottle, mix it up real good, and that's the water we'll put in there with some sort of flavoring. And I threw in like a couple garlic cloves in there, whole. Like I peeled them, put them in whole, and I'll pluck them out once it's done, because they almost taste like roasted garlic cloves, and I do like how roasted garlic cloves taste, and I'll just eat those like that. So I told my husband's son, I'm like, don't worry, I'll pick those out, but it gives a flavor at the same time. So yeah, so you just, rinse your rice, put it in there, fill it up to the line. Like I said, we do our chicken bouillon thing and colorful garlic cloves, put the little lid on, and then you just plug it in and push the button down that says cook, and it automatically shuts off when it's done and goes to warm. Like, best thing ever. Like, it's so freaking easy, and it comes out good. Like, it cooks the rice really good. So yeah, that's what we did for dinner, you know, and my son did all the rice things. I just told him, like, okay, you need to measure this and rinse that, and because he likes to do that. I'm like, okay, you know, I like doing something with him like that, you know. So, you know, surprised my husband, and we had that when he came home. Just trying, I don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight. I think that's what I was going with that. Usually, my husband will probably pick up something on the way home, because usually the nights that my son has youth, he'll just like something fast and easy. Make sure he eats something before he goes to youth group. Yeah, my husband, he's a McDonald's, so I probably like pick up, McDonald's is cheap, and or I don't know, someplace cheap that has some sort of special going on that's just fast and easy. But yeah, if I could find some more fast and easy recipes that doesn't break the bank, you know, I would like that, because I do like, you know, home cooked meal. And like I said, I was really wanting to get some meat to do like some crock pot stuff or some soup stuff, and it's just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, how does anybody afford to buy meat? I mean, we, you know, honestly guys, we don't like, we'll buy hot dogs or lunch meat that's on sale, or ground beef. Like, probably the most meat we buy the most is probably like ground beef, but it's when it's on sale, you know. And then we'll do like, he'll do hamburger helpers, sloppy joe. I do make a meatloaf that he really likes. Tacos, stuff like that, you know. And then I'll buy the chicken legs sometimes when I want to, you know, do that. And it comes out like, it's almost like a teriyaki. The flavor it has is like a teriyaki chicken. If I had to call it something, I would say it's teriyaki chicken. Hold on. I got my little Luna here. Come here, Luna. Come here. You just want to say hi? There's a little Luna. Say hi. Little Luna. She's got her treat in her mouth. She's just sitting under me. This is what she does. She wants to hang on to her treat, and she wants to savor it. So Bella's over here like trying to zoom in. It's okay, Luna. I know. So you just want to, you haven't eaten nothing on that treat, Luna. So yeah, that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to savor her treat. Or you know what? I think you ate more of your treat. You know what I think you did? I think you took Natasha's treat. Is that Natasha's? Did you bully her out of her treat? Luna. She's looking at me. Look at this little face. Let's see here. Look at this. Hold on. I want to show the people. Look at that little eye, Luna. Okay, here we go. Look at that little face. That little innocent face. This tiny little puppy. She went and bullied Natasha, our Dotson. Because I know you had more treat chewed up than that. Natasha, where are you? This is yours, isn't it? That is yours. You leave her alone. Bella, you leave her alone. That is her treat. You got a whole big knuckle. Leave her alone. Luna, really? Really, Luna? Look at that little face again. You silly. What is going on here? Are you on your monthly too? Are you? Leave her alone. Bella, leave her alone. Leave her alone. You guys need to leave her alone. Why do you mess with her? I don't know why and Natasha's blind. Like, I don't know why. Hey, leave her alone. Go sit down and get your knuckle bone. Or go get a ball. I can throw a ball for you. Goodness. Alright. I forgot it was on now. I got distracted by little Luna paws on my leg, and I thought she just wanted a hug or something, and she's down there took Natasha's treat. So yeah. All right, I think I found all the E's. What do I want to work on next, you guys? Maybe some J's, because that's going to be like, I'm going to have to be like, I'll probably fill all that in with C's. See how that ends up looking. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You better leave her alone. I'm watching you. She's watching Natasha eat her treat. You gotta stop being a bully. It's not nice. Not nice to be a bully. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I had something else that I wanted to talk about. Just always got a drill going crazy somewhere else. Alright, yeah, what are J's? I was gonna do the J's. If I can find the J's. There I go, struggling again. Okay, right there. So, let's see. Bella, leave her alone. Gosh, you guys, I don't know. I said I just wanna, I am enjoying working on this diamond painting. I really am. I'm like, oh, it looks so cool. I wasn't sure if I was, oh, and on the socks too, it had like those, I forget what those socks are called. I call them like the old-fashioned socks that had those 2 stripes on those long ones, you know? This one had that, but I've never liked those socks. Like, they bug me. So I did the sock without those 2 stripes, and I like the way how that came out. I wasn't sure, you know, if it was going to come out okay, but it did. So I'm happy with that, and I'm happy how, you know, her skin tone's pretty nice. So yeah. It's like I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then I'm like, no, that looks good. So, all right, J's. Let me see, where do I see J's everywhere? I'll start here first. And I don't know why, like, I can't get all of these to go the opposite side. Oh, that's too many. Oh, my mom is trying her hand at diamond painting. So, we'll see. She is into all sorts of crafty things. She's very crafty. She does so much. I always tell her she should open her own shop because she's very talented. I mean, she crochets, which I know how to do some crochet stitches too. I don't know. I've started some and then I never finished them. So then I just end up giving them to her. I'm like, I don't know. It's just not my thing. Cross stitch, she cross stitches, which I know how to cross stitch too. I used to cross stitch a lot, but I don't know. And then I found diamond painting, and I like diamond painting so much more, like, because I love the sparkle and the bling, and I don't know, just like diamond painting more. So yeah, she cross stitches, she sews, she does beadwork. Trying to think what else. Oh my gosh. I keep watching to make sure Bella didn't take Natasha's bone, because that's not cool. Trying to break her of. Like that's the last bad habit she really has that we're trying to break her of, is being a butthead bully sometimes over the other ones, and you know, yeah, she can't be like that. They're all loved. But anyways, yeah, so my mom, what else? I'm trying to think what else. She does so much stuff. Oh my gosh, she does some stuff. I don't even know what it's called, but she's very crafty. Very crafty. If it's crafty, she will try her hand at it. So I'm actually surprised she didn't try to take on diamond painting before she has, because I've been diamond painting for probably 3 years. Yeah. And she actually bought me like a little diamond painting. I think it was like 2 little diamond paintings that I did, and I don't know what the heck I did with them. It was so long ago. I don't even know. I feel it like it was from some cheap company, and it was when diamond paintings were very probably first introduced. It was so long ago. I'm thinking 2013. Like, I don't know when diamond painting started or whatever, but they were like very generic looking, and they were partials. One of them was a hummingbird, where just the hummingbird was had the diamond dot thingies, and the other one was a kitty. It's just a kitty, you know, the background was it was partials. And they were small, like probably 30 by 30. If even that. 30 by 30 full area, but the party diamond painting was probably 20 by 20. But anyways, yeah, she had purchased those, and I don't know where she got them. Like, she gets stuff from all sorts of places. So yeah, that was actually my first. And yeah, and I don't know, I was like, oh, it's okay, but I don't know, for some reason it didn't take, because I was like, I don't even know. I think I ended up just giving them to her, and then I don't know what she did with them. But yeah, but I had forgotten about that. But anyways, yeah, she got herself a little Temu turtle. It's kind of like the turtle that I did for her. If you watch the video where I did it's like a 5-6 minute video where I did the diamond paintings in her house that I've done for her. Bella, leave her alone. The little turtles in there, I think it's the first one I do. It's like a 20 by 20. So it's like that, but it's a lot more colorful. It's like the same size and everything. But it has like some flowers around it, like some bright flowers. Leave her alone, Bella. Hey, leave her alone. Oh my gosh, this dog. So, and then, so she came over this weekend and she started doing that. She's like, oh, I need you to show me how to, I'm like, okay. Like, that's pretty. So yeah, she started on that, and I gave her some of, like a bigger tray, because she tried to use those, those real tiny ones that come in the cheap kits. I'm like, those things are, every time she shook it, like diamonds are going everywhere. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, hold on. Do I want to use this color in there? That's another thing. I don't know if I want to change out the cauldron. I might change out some cauldron colors. I kind of want that to be more purple. So yeah, let me take those off. I didn't realize. I was like, oh, hold on. That's the cauldron. So yeah, I'm curious to see if she's going to get like hooked. I told her, I said, man, if you get hooked, hooked like me,